Interesting.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports coverage of the 2019.
All right, Coach. Thank you very much.
Get to play.
It's the
That's
National
so
Football
cool.
League, presented by EA Sports. Straight
And I'm
ahead,
gonna turn this
rights on the line in the
shake
46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL.
Oh, goddamn. Where do you turn this damn?
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
What is this stupid thing? I can't play controllers.
Bowl game.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
A second-time Pro Bowler here. This is the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it.
Ooh. Ooh.
One more time.
What?
Will he just stand still?
And they'll get this
No.
well past midfield before being stopped just before. Give him 30 yards there. So. Side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Counter. And he'll slice his way down to the 30 with a pickup of 7.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. On the delayed handoff, this is Gordon. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Normally that's not the down and distance that you call a draw play. You usually want to wait the second or third down with a definite passing situation before that play is dialed up.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush range. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Let's go.
Well,
That's
we
a
looked at
first.
each other right away.
Let's
We knew
go.
that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
And he is into the end zone for an AFC touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the AFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation
And they're
mark.
going to knee it. It's a knee.
Fielded about a yard deep.
Oh, no.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The NFC offense
Ty?
time passing leader.
up?
12th Pro Bowl nomination for the great QB from New Orleans, Drew Brees.
And you and I both know that this is not easy for him. It's fun to play football at any time, but you know he'd rather be preparing for the Super Bowl and still trying to get that missed
7-0.
call out of his head that may have prevented his Saints from getting there.
A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On play action.
We were meant to.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James. A sack from his safety position.
Tyler Caden's getting on soon. Yeah.
Here's Brees to throw. And
Damn
that
it!
is incomplete.
No. Just didn't get the kick. Or didn't get the interception.
Back deep for the AFC, the Jets' Andre Roberts.
Are you playing against real
This will be taken
people?
at the 10. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
Still going.
Goddamn.
They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the AFC will take
When
over
Candy gets on, let's
1st and
play
10.
Super KO.
Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself.
Damn it!
Lob it in there, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Tyreek Hill, the
Hill.
intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass here now is 2nd and 10. Being chased out left.
Oh!
He's got a first down past the 30. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. They'll run on first down.
Good
He'll do a
time.
nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. The Panthers' Luke Kuechly there on the tackle. Now again, right side. It's Conner. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
Kuechly, get out of
Mahomes
here.
finding Hopkins for the AFC first. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back to more NFL action on EA Sports after this. Mahomes now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Damn it, that's locked.
Demarcus Lawrence in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with
Let's
the football.
go!
That led to the sack.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now they run from the gun with Gordon.
Oh,
He's got the
truck.
first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll go as a
Truck?
gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Wait, what did you say, Tyler?
They go back to Gordon here. on first
You
down. And
you know how
he'll
your
lose
controller,
yardage
you know
here, back
the
at the 41.
left, you know your left
It's
and
a
right,
loss of
right?
2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
You see the
Well,
right
we've
stick,
talked
right?
about this game being hosted here in Orlando, and you and I are quite familiar with this place, especially you.
Do
You
that
live,
forward,
what,
and you'll
25 minutes from
hit
here?
stick
Yeah, not
when
bad
you're
at all,
close.
right?
Do
An
it
easy
when
trip
you're
to come
close.
Right to the studios here in Orlando. You, of course, have to give a little bit more effort, a quick flight, then you're here, but you've learned this city quite well. And how about it, the Madden Studios, right here in Orlando? That's where coaching the guys hang out as well.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Dancing to his left. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So we're at halftime of the... And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep.
Good job.
And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Move your mic away from your face.
First and 10 at their own 27. Now the New York Giants star playing in the Pro Bowl as a rookie.
You don't need to yell. You can just talk normally.
Lose yardage and be backed up to the 25.
Makes sense.
Breeze to throw on second down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Now Breeze on third down. It's complete to Jones. The completion good for only 6.
It's a Myles Garrett.
And until that point, we haven't seen Julio Jones. That's hard to believe here this late in the game.
And no one more frustrated
Swag on me
than Julio Jones, because receivers feed off of catches. That's their fuel, and that's also their affirmation. He hasn't been getting much of that in this game. And the team is losing, and he wants to have a better effect on the game.
Just the first
God
connection.
damn it.
Ryan to Jones there. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. On the draw, this is Barkley. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there. It brings forth a third and long. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. Von Miller coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll punt it away for the second time. This is taken around the 12.
I need 5 people to tackle me.
11 yards that time on the return. And possession will switch hands, first and 10. Mahomes in the AFC now with a first and 10 at their own 23. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
I'm breaking all these tackles.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Holy!
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. We are off to the 4th quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
To the game.
To his left. And now he's going to use his legs and give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Mahomes now to throw, and he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a first down. On first down, Mahomes. So he got free of 1 tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Hopkins.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes out to his left. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into.
Okay, this is adopted.
He goes down. Here's Brett Kern now as he's on to punt for the first time. And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off.
Are you playing against a real person?
Breeze to throw. Caught by Jones.
Oh, wait, what? I pressed square!
Julio Jones. 38 yards. And the NFC just an extra point away from tying up this game. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to hold up to send it to overtime.
Yeah, no matter what. I know there's an inclination in it when you have momentum to go for two here, but if you miss it, you don't give your defense a chance at all.
Plus, it's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow. Oh, and now he bowls him over. A marker down. He does get it up past the 25. Will it hold? Let's see.
Face mask. Defense.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 34.
Myles Garrett killed Mason Rudolph.
On the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Now Mahomes, and this is incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just
Whatever.
not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
It goes
I'm just getting those
6,
yards.
and it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Connor. Oh, leaves him behind on the spin. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Again, it's Connor. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Now the NFC going to take a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now the NFC going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll run on 1st down. Connor, and inside the 20 before he's brought
Field goal
down.
range.
It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
7-7 end game. Now it's 10-7.
Myers' kick
I'm winning.
is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine
I'm good
that's
at
the game
kicking. I
winner.
just
Yeah,
purposely
about
do that
and
so
the way
they
that
don't
this
get up
game's
there.
gone,
Oh, they're going to
you
have
think they
me.
really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there. They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
To throw is Breeze. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So, Charles, final thoughts on this AFC victory?
Nobody appeared to be seriously hurt. That's the first thing we look for in this game. Well played. A lot of fun, a lot of excitement.
Welcome to Madden NFL 20. Here you can try the all-new QB1 face of the franchise or enjoy classic Madden with Madden Ultimate Team, franchise, or a quick pickup game in exhibition.
The best players of NFC and AFC are on the one field. I have to play games till I freaking update. Well, my game's updated, but I just have to play games so I can.
Hello, everyone. It's the coach. Welcome
It's a kicker. Kickers are not fast.
All right, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, bragging rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. A first-time Pro Bowler. Here's James Conner of the Steelers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. Now it's Conner, able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
And able to work his way down to the 16. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. On first down, it's Conner. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Khalil Mack of the Bears.
The playbook a little bit now for the guy
It's a
calling
Miles
plays.
Garrett.
2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation. On 3rd down, Conner. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback.
And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the AFC has taken the early lead. So the AFC, they won the Pro Bowl the last couple of seasons and off to another good start here.
Yeah, how about that? The first touchdown of this game, how many more do we expect to see?
Hopefully a lot. I want offense in this ball game.
I don't think there's any question about it. Rarely do you get defensive struggles in the Pro Bowl.
Let's go, I got it.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Extra point up and through by Myers. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it ends with an AFC touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Breeze and the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. This is the Rams' Todd Gurley, his 3rd Pro Bowl in 4 seasons. J.J. Watt of the Texans there on the tackle. We mentioned the history of this game, the Pro Bowl. Of course, for many folks our age, the Pro Bowl always meant a trip to Hawaii. You know, they held it there from 80 till 09, and again for a handful of years in this decade before the last 3 being here in Orlando.
And there's something to be said, no doubt about it, for getting to go to Hawaii. Imagine being named a Pro Bowler and going home and telling your family, we're headed to Hawaii for a vacation. But think about going to Orlando, especially if you've got kids. All the theme parks, all the great things to do, plus not nearly as long a flight no matter where you come from in the United States. I think it's a big deal and a good thing to have it here in Orlando.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And that's picked up by the AFC. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. They'll run on first down. It's Connor. Legs still churning.
Like a giant pinball.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
What's the matter with the
Their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open.
What's the matter with your head?
Here's Connor. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. They run with Connor. And an alley to run. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them. But it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts. Not in your favor. Run your offense out there. Put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned. They ended up getting that one, didn't they?
It's Mommy Pink.
They go play
It's Daddy Pink.
here on first down. Caught by the tight end Ertz.
It's Mommy Pink. It's your boy Peppa Pig. This is my brother George. This is Mommy Pig. This is Daddy Pig.
Pro Bowl nomination, though he hasn't played all 12 years, but still, what a career and what a season. And to do it at this age, unbelievable.
Not too bad for a guy who turned 40 the week leading up to the NFC Championship game. He keeps himself in such superb physical condition and still low. He may play till he's 60.
So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty. They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Breeze now on first down. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, it's Breeze. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. Breeze to Adam Thielen for an NFC first down. Breeze going to come up here, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Throwing now is Breeze. Ertz has it left side. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Breeze to throw again. And Thomas has it. And he will score. Touchdown NFC. From 19 yards away. And the NFC able to cut into that lead. Well, we saw that tandem hook up quite a few times during the regular season, didn't we?
We certainly did, and it continues now in the Pro Bowl. You have to know that even if they didn't consciously plan it, you do try and find guys you're familiar with in a game like this.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line.
Face mask. Defense.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Automatic first down.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The Panthers' Luke Kuechly there on the tackle. Now Mahomes. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. Now the AFC going to take a timeout. It's their second. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here at half number 1. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught for an AFC touchdown. Jarvis Landry as the first half is winding down. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Credit the tackle to the Texans' middle linebacker, Benardrick McKinney. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. Both teams appear ready for the final.
I purposely did that.
Action here in
That's
quarter
so
number
horrible.
3. This fielded at the 2. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Breeze in the NFC come up now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Now Breeze. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Credit the sack to Von Miller.
Bro, that TJ
was the
Watt.
very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack. Now on second down, this is Gurley. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Okay, stop. That's
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the gun, it's Breeze. It's caught. Jones. A gain of 19 and picking up the first. Well, he was so good throwing the football on 3rd down during the regular season. Why wouldn't it carry over here to the Pro Bowl?
Sometimes that's just who you are, right? If you're good at something during, as you said.
Now Breeze lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. Looking downfield for a fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Who will win round 1 fight?
Set up shop at the 27-yard line. They start with a give to counter. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. You look back a few years ago, Charles, when the Pro Bowl did that 3-year experimentation. I know you're a traditionalist. You like AFC versus NFC.
Yes, I do.
But for the games 2014, 15, and 16, they tried something a little different. They held essentially a fantasy draft for players. Year 1, it was Jerry Rice, Deion Sanders as captains. Year 2, Michael Irvin and Chris Carter. And then in year 3, Michael Irvin again matching up against Jerry Rice.
And one common denominator, every single one of those guys with a gold jacket.
And look at this. It's a fake.
When I watched that play, I thought about...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the AFC, and they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They stay on the ground. Here's Conner again, and he'll get about 3. NFL on EA Sports.
The yellows are
On 3rd down, Conner
Let's
is going
go.
to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves to
Wow.
chains. On 1st down, it's Conner. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. They'll run on 1st down. Conner, and able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Anthony Barr, the Minnesota Viking, there to take him down. On 2nd down, it's Conner. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. James Conner, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the AFC is able to widen their advantage.
Is it okay if I break one of our...
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. They've got this big lead. They said, forget one. We want 2. Instead, they got 0.
I purposely did that. I actually
From the 15-yard line, what are they thinking? I do know this. When you fake one in this situation with that type of a lead, especially from the 15-yard line, oh, boy. I tell you what, meeting them again somewhere down the line, they'll remember this. Yeah, they'll think that they were trying to clown them a little bit.
The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And it's great to see the Stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game, after a pretty easy week heading into it, that the pressure would ratchet up now, and someone has to make a play, which means someone will have a play made against them, and they'll have to live with that for the rest of the year.
So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. Here's Breeze to throw. Ertz over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Breeze to Ertz for the NFC first. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Breeze to Barkley on the check down. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Able to get 7 on
And
that
Myles
first down
Garrett.
pass play. 2nd and 3. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. Now
That's
the NFC
inches.
going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Breeze. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Jude. That's not good.
Touchdown! Julio Jones, 46 yards. And the NFC able to get a bit closer.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this is going to be secured by the AFC. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now the NFC going to take a timeout. They're 2nd. As they'll get...
Yep, I know. Invite him to the party.
Minute to go in the game. On second down now, it's Connor. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not...